T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're taking a look at this Power Rangers Lightning Collection crossover between Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is Morphed Shredder. As you can see, he's gotten the Dragon Power Coin, and now he is the appointed Green Ranger. Probably by Rita Repulsa and Lord Zed. I need to read the comic. I think I'll do that at some point. But you've seen the front, you've seen the sides, you've seen the back. Here is the top. They didn't even mess with that. And here is the bottom. Maybe at some point you will be able to use this barcode. I don't know. Good luck. Alright, here's Morphed Shredder out of packaging, and he is looking like a perfect mix between the Green Ranger or a Power Ranger and Shredder. He mostly just looks like Shredder with some hints of Power Ranger elements on him. He has 4 extra accessories besides what's actually on him, and since the dragon armor is removable, you can call that an accessory, and the cape is also removable, so you can call that 6 accessories altogether. Alright, here is a closer look on his face, which is a blend between his typical helmet and the dragon sword. You see the scratch detail right there, and all of this is made out of a more pliable material, so I can get out the way. They painted his neck silver. You can see the dragon armor up close. I'm going to bring out another figure that actually has this armor. I do not know where my Green Ranger is. I opened that, put it back in the box so I can have the box so people can see what it looked like in the packaging when I review it. Never reviewed it. Here's this cape. It doesn't have any bendy wire, and here is the stitching right there on the inside if you want to add your own. Here is this gold armor. I believe everything has like some type of wear and tear sculpting into it if you really look. He has the power bands right there. He has the power coin on his sash. Here is, well, I'm gonna let you see his whole body when I take off the suit. And there is a silver gold contrast. Just, I would complain about that more, but the actual Dragon Zord looks like this. But now that you've seen it, aesthetically, oh yeah, you got this right here. Aesthetically, one of the things that really takes me out is the knees, the pinless knees. For whatever reason, I've noticed that on all of these Hasbro figures where they got pinless knees, they do not paint the joints for whatever reason. They could have easily made this green and took some of this gold and painted just the kneecap. And if this area is supposed to be gold as well, paint that too. So I don't really like the way it looks when you bend the knee and you see the actual joint in his legs. I mean, you could try to take it out of your mind and make it like, oh, that's just deco for his outfit or whatever. When he bends his knee pad, that's how it looks. But it I know that's not real, and it takes me out. Let me make sure you see the feet as well. But articulation with all the stuff on. The head can look down on that hinge joint. They did not give him the ball at the base of the neck, which honestly disappoints me, because the Turtles have like all new tooling, and I believe this body is specifically for him. I could be wrong. So I wish, especially since they made this a deluxe as well, and he doesn't come with that many accessories. I don't know if this cape is supposed to be $5 extra or whatever, but I wish they would have gave him the ball joint at the neck. His arms go out to here, kind of stiffly. He does have a big butterfly joint. In fact, there's like a gaping hole right there when you go all the way back. When you rotate the arms, you can move this with it. It's honestly kind of difficult to rotate the arm forward, at least on this side. Let me try this one. That's the main one I've been trying to move. No, this one moves more smoothly. No, it's getting stuck on this because this is wrapped around the joint. So it's kind of like you need to hold this while you're moving the arm at the same time to get them to go forward. But I'm nervous that I'm gonna rip that off. So far, no other figure where they have this type of design has ripped, and I'm looking at it. It shouldn't rip, but it is still difficult to just move the arm by itself. So keep that in mind. You get bicep swivel, double pinless elbows right here. You do have like some wrinkly skin on the elbow. Both sets of hands do this and rotates. You get the upper diaphragm, which does that kind of loosely, to be honest, and rotates. But you get the strong ab crunching, the actual abs that most of these Lightning collections have. He does not have drop down hips like the Turtles, but he can kick basically 90 degrees, kick back a little bit. Legs can go almost all the way out. Thigh rotation. I've been bending these, but I'll do it again. You get the shin swivel. The ankle kicks forward. The ankle kicks all the way back, basically. And you get ankle pivot. So, any other things for me to complain about? The neck thing is a nitpick. And that is a nitpick, to be honest. But the ankles, they do that thing where they ratchet lock. Unfortunately, they lock either too far forward, so it's going to fall forward, or they lock too far back. There is no in between, and that is freaking frustrating. In fact, for me to even get him standing up, I had to like put 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, and have both of them back, but definitely put the legs out to the sides like this, or the feet out to the side. If you don't do that, he will not be able to stand up. These power effects, you put the claws in there, so now it's either like he's stabbing with this type of effect right there, or maybe he's slashing like away from the person. Like, let me try to get him into the pose, like, you know what I mean. He's slashing this way away from the person. Let me put the other fist in. Here's what the peg is looking like. I think they're almost perfecting this. I mean, it takes a little effort to get in, but to pull out is a lot smoother. But here he is. And one of the reasons why I really want the ball at the base of the neck with the hinge, because when you're putting him into some type of pose like this, he always tends to be like looking down, regardless of how far back you push the neck on the hinge. Now with these red eyes, you can kind of get away with that, but it still looks like he's looking down. And yeah, these do fit onto here. So I don't know. I haven't read the comics. I don't know whether these are like some extended magical claws, or whether it's just some type of effect. Getting the cape off, it is pegged into the back, and there's a hole in the cape. If you don't want the dragon armor on, you can just have the cape, put the head on, and it looks like this right here. You could like push it back behind his little shoulder spikes, or you could take this off completely, and this is what you're working with. The neck is a little bit long because they're accommodating for you, or they're thinking you're always going to have that dragon armor on. But there's that. It just looks like Shredder without that, mostly. Without the cape in the way, I can see what's going on. This is sculpted in such a way that it sits right there, if you want to move, make it move, you got to pull it down, and then the arm spins around like very freely. This one doesn't have that problem so much, but going back, it seems like it wants to stay back that way. All right, here he is next to my NECA shredder. As you can see, he's taller. One thing that is disappointing, I wish it would have had like an extra like gripping hand so you could give it swords or give him swords. So yeah, I do like the martial arts, the fist and the martial arts gesture. And maybe he didn't use swords in the comic, but the option would have been nice. In fact, it doesn't come with a lot of accessories, period, because I consider all of this just him. But anywho, the capes, the Hasbro one is a tiny bit better quality wise, but this is a super duper close color match, like amazingly close. It's almost like I wonder, did they take this figure and color match it? It's amazingly close is what I'm trying to get to. Here's Lightning Collection Rita and Lord Zed, another deluxe figure. Pudgy Pig is heavy and he has a lot of joints. He came with quite a few accessories as well. Here's how the Turtle Rangers are comparing to him. Here's your typical male and female height figures from Hasbro. So yeah, I would figure people would want to see them with Power Rangers, or Turtles, but there's always that one person. And the final comparisons right here, Lord Draken and the Black Ranger with the dragon armor on there. We see things that are different. It doesn't have the straps underneath of. Yeah, it doesn't have the straps underneath of the armpits, which may be accurate to the comic. I don't know. There's some extra flourishes on the sides. Look like lightning and whatnot. And it's not painted black in the center. So, yeah. And this is more gold. This finish looks better. The gold on him looks better than this Black Ranger to me, period. There's way more detail. It just looks so much nicer. And like actual gold. But I like this figure. It poses well. It only has the issues that I mentioned. Like, I wish it could look up a bit more on this ball joint. And definitely the thing that, if there's any killer about this, is the ankles, the way they lock either too far forward or too far back, and there's no in between. That is frustrating. I don't even know if there's a way that you can go in there and fix it without like damaging the thing. Like, is there a way to pull that joint out, mod it, so it can just sit into one in more a natural standing position? But yeah, if you have him on the shelf, he will definitely have to be posed, and he shouldn't have any freaking problem with that, with between the fist and the martial arts gesture hands. And you can push this like around the shoulder armor if you want. So yeah, there's tons of options, and it's a good figure. Well, I don't know if it should have been the $30 deluxe price. It's almost like just a regular figure. Yeah, he's taller, and he does come with this right here in the power armor, but he doesn't come with much other accessories. Not like the Turtles. The Turtles come with 3 sets of hands, an extra head sculpt, 2 weapons, and a special effect. So it's up to you. I would say if it's still available and it's still like $29.99, you should probably jump on that, because prices are going up on everything. It'll probably be $37.99, which, wow, hey, I would really start questioning things at that price point. So yeah, thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now I'm going to be taking a look at the blah 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 blah. Now I gotta wait for this to spin around because I want it to be showing the front of the packaging, and it's taking quite a while to happen. Look at this. Look at all this. You get to hear my voice a little bit longer for the outtakes, but anyhow, it's almost there. It's almost there. Hello everyone, TMNT right now we're
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group, link in the description.
Click the videos, click the fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You really should click those videos.